Before I start, I just want to say I haven't told many people this story as I fear they won't believe me, what with my experience happening when I was so young. However, I stand by the belief that what happened to me was 100% real, and it terrifies me to this day. Before we begin, if you are interested in this type of video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell. When I was around the age of 5, my family moved to a new home. I stayed in a large upstairs bedroom with my sister for a short while before she moved into her own bedroom. At the time, I didn't think anything of her moving to another room as she was a teenager and probably just didn't want to stay in a room with her little sister. But recently, I spoke to her about this, and she told me that she moved to escape whatever was in our bedroom. Ever since I can remember, I was terrified of being in my bedroom alone. Our house was quite big, and when I was in my bedroom, I was quite far away from anyone else in the house, as they were normally downstairs. This is one of the reasons why nobody ever heard me when I would shout for help. When I would be in that room thinking that I was alone, I was never really by myself, and deep down I knew this. I can't remember the first time I saw the spirit, as I refer to it. It was just always there. It looked like a white mist that vaguely resembled the figure of a human. Its substance was very thick, and I couldn't see through it, and it seemed to be sort of glowing. Whenever it appeared, it would always be in the center of the room, and most often when I was playing with my toys. I would look up, and it would just be there. It had no face, but it always felt like it was staring right at me. What terrified me the most was that it would speak. It would only ever say my name, but it would also do so in my mother's voice, and it would say it over and over again. It sounded so angry. It knew that this scared me because whenever it did, I would run to my bed and hide under the covers, but that didn't help at all. I remember being terrified in that bedroom for hours as I hid and waited for it to leave me alone. Whenever I would shout for my mother, it would mimic my own voice, like it was making fun of me and enjoying my fear. Nothing would make it go away once it appeared. The only way was if I would leave the room and go downstairs, but to do this, I would have to walk right past it, and the thought of this terrified me. So I would just stay hiding in my bed for hours until I finally worked up the courage to bolt past it and run downstairs. However, I can remember a few times when I was hiding in my bed when I would feel the bed dip beside me, as if it sat on the edge or was laying beside me. When this would happen, I would have to wait for someone to come into my room, and as soon as they would walk through the door, I would feel the bed lift back up as if it had suddenly disappeared. I stayed in that bedroom for about 4 years until we moved houses, and I've never had an experience like it since. I don't know what I encountered in that bedroom, but I know that it was evil. About 15 years later, when I finally told my sister what happened, she shared her own experiences with me, and honestly, I don't know who had it worse. She would vividly recall when she was playing hide and seek with one of her friends, and she came into the bedroom to look for her. We had bunk beds at the time, so she climbed up the steps and saw a figure hiding under the covers, which she assumed was her friend. Thinking that she had clearly won the game, she threw her hands down onto the figure to grab it when the covers just sank inwards, and she realized that her friend wasn't there. Shortly after that, she forced our mom to move her into another bedroom, and she never spoke of the incident until she told me. I'm not sure what anyone will make of this, but I will stand by what happened to me until the day that I die, and if not for it, then I probably wouldn't believe in the supernatural, but I think I'd be pretty stupid not to after experiencing this. I know I was young at the time, but my sister, who is 8 years older than me, also experienced something in that bedroom, and I don't think she'd lie about something like that. I don't know what was in that bedroom or why it felt so evil, but I do know that it will haunt me for the rest of my life. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell for more content like this.